Holy Spirit knows there's a person like that. So he gives you the description of the person, and then later on, he brings the person to you. But allow the Holy Spirit to speak through you. Every thought that you get, every feeling that you get when you are praying and when you are meditating, translate it into words, write it down. This, what I'm telling you, if I was talking to prophets, they would have said, hey, he's not revealing our secrets. But I'm talking to some people who doesn't understand what I'm talking about. I'm saying, when you are in that place where there are no people, there is more of God in such a place where there is less people. Then in that place, you have prayed. What I do, if I'm at home and I know it is time for prayer, there are times when I pray for hours. I can pray, I can go for hours, I don't have a problem. But you can't really draw a line between the beginning of my prayer and the end of my prayer. Before, I used to separate the two. I thought there was a prayer time and some other time to do something else, some other things. But you see, when you develop in prayer and in intercession, what you say becomes a prayer. What you think becomes a prayer. What you do after praying, it's a continuation of the same prayer. It's a continuation of the same prayer. Because I don't pray here and then I do something opposing what I was just saying. If I said something here, I have to then start doing something that backs it up, what I was just saying. So that action becomes prayer in action. I'm acting what I'm expecting to see. And when I feel anything, when I feel anything, I know. Why am I feeling this after prayer? Why? Translate that feeling into words, into statements. Write them down. You have to write them down. What are you feeling? What are you feeling? Praying for your friend after prayer, what was your feeling like? Write it down. You'll be shocked. Praying for your business after that prayer, what was your feeling? Did you feel the peace? You have an issue that you have that is bothering you, and maybe you hear police are coming after you, and then you are praying. What was your feeling after that prayer? Why feeling such peace when you know that they are looking for you? You have to write it down. You know this is nothing. It's just coming, but this is nothing. It will not take my life. You have to translate those feelings into words. Write them down. Like I was telling my sister over there, I said, God will use avenues and doors, different doors, to communicate with you. Messages are coming to you every day. Every day. You are looking around, where do I find this person? Where do I find this person? Where do I find this person? Listen. If you don't concentrate, if you don't focus, you will not even see the person. If you don't concentrate, you will miss it. You will not even see the person. Concentrate. Concentrate. That's what I do. I used to have a problem because I was wondering why. Sometimes when I'm with few people, it is easy for me to prophesy. That's me. That's my own confession. That's my own weakness. Give me 5 people and you say, these are the only people that you have to prophesy to. We are in the house. You visit me. Even after the service. When I'm prophesying here and these guys, they make a mistake of following. And I'm with just 3-4 people. Oh. You will have to beg me to stop. If I see few people and I know these are the only people that I have to prophesy to, I am not obligated to the rest. These are the only My God. What I'll begin to see there, and I was asking the Holy Spirit, why? He said, focus. Because you are focusing on one thing, it means your concentration goes to that one place. Focus. It is the key, even to your success. It's the key. Who said you should get all the subjects right at the same time? Your mind cannot comprehend. Your mind cannot take all of them 7 at once. Focus. Pick one at a time. Focus on that. Concentrate on that. Once you get it right, change your focus. Look at another failure again. Improve on that. Concentrate. Focus. Concentrate. Focus. Concentrate. Focus. Concentrate. You'll be shocked. You will be shocked. Because if I'm prophesying to a lot of people, the problem is that when I'm looking at him, and then in the middle of the prophecy, I look up, I see all these eyes. All of a sudden, there is a pull that I feel in my spirit coming from over there. Somebody saying, how about me? He's not even concentrating on what I'm saying here. She's crying, what about me? What about me? When is he coming here? And that cry, it will disturb your focus, your concentration, and then you have to move on to the next person. But if I'm to focus and we can agree that let me get one person, and all of you agree with me, one person, I can do that for 5 hours. I can be prophesying to one person for 5 hours. Don't have a problem. What is creating all that? Focus. Whether you like it or not, do you know a person who did this? You see this style? Okay, maybe these ones are much bigger. Look at those ones, very small. It was one at a time. Look at her, how nice it is, but it was one at a time. No matter how small, how tiny it is, it was one at a time. Whether you have 5 people working on your head, but still it has to be one at a time. Some of you, I'm saying this because some of you are focusing on a lot of things and your attention is divided. Doing this, doing that, chasing that, starting this one and so on, and focus. But if you want to do a lot of things, it depends with your brain, if you can handle it. Because many people are genius. They can focus on 2 things, 3 things, 4 things, and get them, all of them right. But if you realize that you've been focusing on 2 things, 3 things, and the rest are falling apart, you have to readjust, come back again, focus on one. Focus on one. Focus on one. Concentrate on that one thing. And then you start developing. What do you want really now to achieve? Is it finding a life partner? Are you sure you are ready? Is that really what you want now? If it is not what you want now, so why are you entertaining it now? There's no reason. Don't focus on that. You know it, that where you want to go, there is a program that you need to do right now. There is a subject that you want to pursue. Which means the person that you then have to get as a life partner has to be somebody who comes to complement what you have achieved. Because if you focus just on doing something, having a certain program, something that you know, and then you begin to think of a life partner who doesn't have anything to do with what you have achieved, what are you doing? Because everything that you accumulate, every development that is coming upon your life, it calls for a better person. Every achievement, it calls for a better person, a much better person, a much better person, a much better person. You will notice that the person that you think you like right now, It is before the program. I told you before that when I was growing up, that was my prayer. If I get a job, no, sir. And if I can tell you, there's no car that I've dreamt more than hardboard. My hardboard, I'm a pickup. But that's the car. And every time I would see it, and my prayer was, one day I would drive this car. One day I would drive this car. And I thought if God was going to give me that one, I'll never ask for anything again. So every decision that you take, it is according to your level right now. Some of you, you think the guy that you're looking at right now is because of where you are. Just improve. Just improve. And then you will see, yeah, it's your level. It's your level right now. Improve. Put more to yourself. Was how many of you, how do you feel if you can do medicine maybe for about 7 years or so, and then you are married to a guy who doesn't want you to practice? Which means all those years were wasted years simply because of a wrong choice. Which means the person that you should have chosen, you should have done the program first and then find the person who can marry even the program. You are finding a person to support what you've achieved, not to destroy. Then some of you are thinking of getting the person first and then you do the program. He would not want to see that. Some guys are threatened by little things. They will not allow you to do that. He would rather have them suffer than for you to wake up in the morning going to work. He will not be able to look at that. There are guys like that. They don't even look old. They look very young and modern. Let them marry you. You discover an ancient of days in that small guy that you're looking at right now. Very old-fashioned. You're in trouble. There are people like that, I'm telling you out there, that can really bother. They are not as big as you. Very, 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 very little people. But he can charge the atmosphere like you have never seen. No peace, no joy, no excitement. You can't practice your gift simply because you are married to a guy who is threatened by any kind of an achievement. So why should you think of that now? Maybe I'm already talking about career, right? I don't know. But it's very important. Focus. 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 Focus.